Hey guys, it is Friday here in West Virginia, so it is time for us to do our Free It Friday. And we have an older case of Autoworld cars to crack open for you. This was a factory sold case when I got it. It is the Release 3 version B from 2021. This is the only way I can get my hands on some of the older releases of the Challenger SRT Hellcats and just regular SRTs and so forth, because some of them are almost impossible to find on eBay. And if you do find them, there are a few of them that are like 20 bucks, 25 bucks and such. So this is about the only way I can get them at a, I guess, acceptable price in my opinion. So this one has the dark green SRT Hellcat with the black stripes. This is one that actually I rarely ever see. I think I see the green demon come up more often than I do this SRT Hellcat. The demon, however, is also another hard to get one. So these cases, where I get them from, is from a place called 3000 Toys. They have some older cases available, not many, but probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 different ones. And they range anywhere from 44 bucks to 47 bucks for a sealed case of 6 cars. So you still have that chance of finding an ultra red. Unfortunately, my case didn't have one. I was going to wait and crack it open on the video, but I just couldn't wait. So I had to crack it open and see if I had a red in there, and I didn't, unfortunately. But there's still chances you can in the future. If you order one, I'm going to order a couple older ones that are even older than this. I think they're from 2020. They have the first releases of the Challenger casting, the B5 blue one and the black one. But anyways, here's the case. As you can see, description: Autoworld Diecast Premium 2021 Release 3, and it gives you the part number, case, 6 pieces and such, and dimensions of the case, and its origin was China, and it was launched on April 21st, 2021. So anyways, I got it. It was sealed. It still has like this big factory sticker on it. And it's sealed with the factory tape, which really isn't, well, was. I cut it open. It's nothing more than just transparent packing tape. They don't use anything special like Hot Wheels has their own, like checkered flag style packing tape. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. The tissue paper that they put between them to keep them from getting scratched, I've taken out already. This is a pretty good case, though. It has 6 pretty decent vehicles in it. And I'm probably going to actually keep the Jeep also. This is a kind of a modified Jeep. I'm trying to get it where it sets. Yeah, like that. This Jeep has like, I don't know, 33-inch mutter tires on it, and it's not lifted or anything, and it's got a roof rack with gas cans on it and such. It's pretty cool looking. I'm not sure I like the wheels too much. They look a little bit strange for the Jeep. Maybe if it was like a classic truck or something, they would be a little bit more acceptable. So since we're on that topic, I'm going to take him out first. I'm going to take this case and set it over to the side, and then we'll just pull them one by one. So here's your Jeep, and the counterpart in the A version, I think, was like a lime green color, like sublime green, sassy grass green from back in the early 70s. This one, however, is done in granite crystal. And these were still limited to a certain number. Even though they're high numbers, they're still limited to this specific number. Nowadays, we don't know how many they're making. But this was limited edition, one of 13,424. And the premium facts: the Jeep brand has had 8 different owners over the last 80 years. The first civilian Jeep was the CJ2A. It was marketed as a utilitarian vehicle for use on farms or various job sites. So it wasn't really even marketed for road use. This almost looks like a black metallic, but I guess I could see it does look a little gray. And you can see 2017 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited. And it does look pretty good, but as I was mentioning about the wheels here, you can see in the picture, the wheels and the wheels and the actual diecast kind of look the same. And we're going to take him out and look at him. And this is something I've not opened yet. And as I mentioned, this is one that I'm keeping. So this and the Challenger. So here it is, out of the box. Yeah, out of the box, you really can see this like charcoal, granite, metallic. Has a couple little bubbles here on this door, but not that bad. Shovel on this side of it, so you couldn't even have enjoyed that if it was still in the box. Your 2 gas or 3 gas cans up there, and your spare. And it has a area for like a hitch, but there really is no... Oh, actually, I think that's for an antenna. Sorry, my bad. So you could take a thin piece of wire and make like a whip antenna on it for like CB radio. And the wheels, I guess, are not that bad, but they're lacking a lot of detail, and just the diameter of them look a little bit tiny for those tires. And the front bumper on this guy is broken, unfortunately. We'll have to re-glue that. And that's the bad thing about when you buy these sealed cases. These sellers put non-returnable sealed, factory sealed cases, but that's okay. I can glue that. That's not a problem. And you got your fog lights, detailed engine compartment as always. Looks really good. Nice detailed undercarriage. And the date on the vehicle matches the date on the box, 4/21 of 2021. And so, pretty cool Jeep. And you get the fog lights in the bumper. So, you have to re-glue that bumper. That's a little disappointing. But it's okay. At least it wasn't like missing. It's still there. And then moving along to another vehicle that is the square body Chevy in this case. This is done in red and white, but it actually says white and carmine. Oh, yeah, carmine. And the truck is limited to 17,120. So they made 4,000 more, almost 4,000 more of these than they did of the Jeep. Premium facts. For 1983, the turn signals were relocated from the front bumper to below the headlights or behind the front grille for the quad headlight option. The 1983 C10 came standard with a 250 cubic inch inline 6 producing 100 horsepower at 3,600 RPMs. That's kind of a little underpowered for a truck, I would say. So 1983 Chevy Silverado 10 fleet side. And this is one I am not opening because I'm going to let this one go. It's not one I wanted to keep, but it does look good. It's got a red gut and red top, red lower half, and white upper half, and then the top is red. Pretty nice combination. The plate just says 1983, nothing special. And let's check out the Jeep. What did the Jeep plate say? If it even said anything. Oh, it doesn't even have a plate. That's kind of odd. But I think I pointed that out in one of my videos from a couple years ago about the Jeeps not having any plates on them. So moving along, this is the one that I bought the case for. Here you are, your not 19, but 2019 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat in F8 green metallic. That's an old school Mopar color. Actually from like 71. So this is limited to one of 13,904. Despite being fitted with the most powerful engine ever from Chrysler, the Hellcat still achieved 16 miles per gallon in the city and 22 mpg on the highway. That's pretty good. The Brembo brakes with 2-piece rotors and 6-piston calipers measure in at 15.4-inch diameter. Wow, that's big brakes. So we are going to open him and take a closer look at him. And this has the split spoke style. Hold on. What? So anyways, yeah, this has the split spoke style wheels, and this has got a really long axle on the front of it. This one has extra long axles. So, actually, yeah, this one may actually need to be like pulled apart and have the axle cut a little bit. I don't know, because they are going like flush. Yeah, I think they made the axles too long for this one. That may have to be something I have to fix. So unfortunately, both cars I opened are flawed in a way. So, but it does look good. Looking at it from that angle, the green, as I said, it's kind of an iconic green from back in the early 70s and such. But it's not the desirable, like, high-impact colors. I can't get the hood to pop open on this one. That's a problem with some of these. But anyways, this is a pretty sweet-looking car. And it is very well detailed from Autoworld. There's your Hellcat emblems. Nice detail in the grille. You have your vertical and horizontal bars. The grille is more of like a honeycomb. The center headlight is like ringed. Is a ring of like LED lights. Detailed wipers in the park position. Your black racing stripes. And detailed tail lights. And let's see if this plate says anything on him. If it'll focus. His camera is shit sometimes. I think it just says Hellcat. That's what I'll do, just pull it back. Yeah, Hellcat. Nice detailed underneath. Yeah, as you can see, that axle is a little bit too long for the front. I know it's a wide body, but yeah, it's a little bit too big. I'm going to have to pull the front wheels and cut that down a little. And then moving along to the next one, it is your 2019 Ford F-150 Lariat. This is a nice casting, very heavy, and it's done in a blue jean metallic. And this is a very sweet truck. The only downside of this truck was how they detailed the headlights. They're not detailed. They're just painted silver. And it kind of makes it look a little bit bad in the front end. But other than that, the truck is fantastic. It has the side mirrors casted in. Looks very good. Chrome, like 6-spoke wheels. You have your running boards on the side. And like a tan cream kind of color interior, I guess I would call it. And then it says, for 2019, a diesel engine became optional on Lariat, Cane Ranch, and Platinum models. 5 new exterior colors for 2019 included the Agile Black, Abyss Gray, and Silver Spruce. So this is another one that is not going to get open because it is going to be up for sale. But this does have an opening tailgate and opening hood. So does the square body. All their trucks actually do. As far as I know, I have not found one pickup truck that does not have an opening hood and tailgate from Autoworld. Except maybe like the panel trucks or Suburbans or SUVs like this guy. This is our next one here. He is limited to one of 14,600. This is a 1966 Chevy Suburban. Done in like a gold color, but it is called Saddle Poly. And it says the Suburban name was introduced for the 1935 model year, making it the longest continuously used vehicle nameplate in production history. The 1966 model year was the last of the 5th design generation. That's true. In 67, they went to the style that ran from 67 to 72. Then in 73 came the ever popular square body. And it ran until 87 for at least the 1500 series. But they carried like the Suburbans and then like the 35 or 2500s and such. They ran for a couple more years with the square body styling. So not a bad looking truck. The gap on the hood's a little big. It's the only thing I complain about on these. But I think it will shove back a little. Yeah, it closed up a little bit, but not much. No, actually it didn't. But yeah, when they're open though, you can push back and I think the hood will, that gap will close a little. But they are nicely detailed. Grill area and such. And the plate on this is just 1966. Nothing else. So moving along to the last one, and this is the JDM car of the box. This is actually very beautiful looking Supra MK4. This is a 1994 Toyota Supra in red with like a tan interior with the high wing. This casting is very nice with the side mirrors casted in. The wheels are chromed, very nice. And this is super red. They called a lot of their colors. I think their white was called super white. Maybe even the silver was super silver. I can't remember. But the white was called super white. This was limited to 13,904. The Supra nameplate first appeared as a trim level on the Toyota Celica in 1978. In Japan, it was known as the Celica XX. To save weight, several parts of the MK4 Supra were made of aluminum, including the hood, front crossmember, and upper control arms. Pretty cool fact to know. So that is it for our unboxing of the 2021 Release 3 B case. Hope you guys enjoyed it. These vehicles, the trucks and the Supra, will be listed on my IG page, and soon they will be on my eBay store, but depends if they sell on IG first or not. But if you want one of the ones that I did not open today, these two are my keepers. The others are for sale. Just give me a message on Instagram, same name, Ron's Muscle Car Diecast. I appreciate you guys watching, and we will be back again come Monday for our Mopar Monday.